Hello worms. You might have noticed recently that I've been posting videos saying, oh, it's not fair, why can't I be like other YouTube creators, they've got it all together. And then I just watched Charlotte Dobre's latest video about her not doing too good, and you know what, she's right. January is a really shit time because you think, I'm going to do this and this, and then you've got no motivation because it's cold and it's dark and it's horrible, and then you keep telling yourself it's your fault for being lazy or whatever it is. I don't know what's going on in her head, but one of the things that I do empathise with, and I'm so glad she talked about this, is that we could be just doing this just to make ourselves feel better. We could be doing this to help people, but most of all, we're doing it because we're locked in, and even if there isn't lockdown, some of us are just not going out and doing things. For me, for example, because I'm disabled and I don't have a regular job, I'd like to make this my regular job, and it would be important to me, and if it worked out, it'd be lovely. But to have that pressure of having to constantly create something because it's your full-time job is really, it's really difficult, you know. I mean, even as a freelance artist or something, well, I say or something, I am a freelance artist, but sometimes I get commissions and I'm thinking, oh, this is great, I'm making money out of what I can do, and then you think, hang on, I'm not doing it right, I'm doing it wrong, and you end up spending far more hours on it than is probably healthy, because you want to make everything right, because you want somebody to be happy. And at the end of the day, I want to apologise for being a bit of a downer on the last videos, but I'm really glad that Charlotte has made videos that don't make me feel like I'm a complete loser for posting ones that are authentic and genuine and to, you know, reveal a vulnerable side. And I thank you so much for that, and I'm going to start crying as well. Shit. I've had some lovely messages from you guys, especially Phil, and thank you all for, like, you know, being there for me. As soon as you put yourself in the public sphere and think, I'm going to be an entertainer and an informer, not an informer, that makes me sound like a police informer, a disseminator of information, a commentator, or whatever it is you want to do. But if you put yourself out in the public eye, there's always going to be somebody who doesn't like you, but that pales into comparison about the amount that you like yourself. Like, I've been editing the adcast that I haven't released yet, and I realised that I can't speak properly, even if I'm reading from a script or from a website or something. And it's just, I've spent so much time editing out all the ums and ers and everything. And I just thought, well, I can't edit them all out because I don't want to come across as being perfect. And also, it sounds a bit weird if you kind of take out every kind of pause and things like that. But I do want to make it for you guys so that you can listen to it without feeling distracted, and as distracted as I always am. So yeah, I've been working hard on that, but the thing is, and the thing that probably worries a lot of creators, is that it's a big thing to live up to, and I think the more numbers you get, the more that you need to feel like you're living up to something. And I would really like to have 1,000 subscribers. I'd like to get this shit monetized. I don't know what's going to happen when I reach that threshold. Is it going to bring me into a whole new world of stress? I don't know. But at the moment, I'm doing it because I can. I've got the time. Sometimes I don't have the inclination, but I do try and scrape together a little bit of inclination. Anyone who creates anything knows that sometimes you do it because of your own self-indulgence, and sometimes you do it because you want to communicate with other people. But the worst thing is trying to find the energy and the self-confidence to do it in the first place, which is why a lot of people, they'd rather have a 9-to-5 job at an office and try and expose themselves to the world. That sounds disgusting. Well, you know what I mean. I've always liked to be an entertainer, and when I was doing impro and stand-up comedy and things like that, or panto or anything like that, if I can spend some time making people laugh, it's worth all those other hours of backstage and, you know, the kind of technical stuff as well that you don't see. Oh, blimey, it's getting dark. It's 7 minutes past 4 p.m. here in the UK, and I actually want to make this now because I haven't had so much to drink. I'm going to be incoherent. I haven't had so much to drink. I'm incoherent. Oh my god. Yeah, but I sometimes actually, I always think it does take a glass of wine to give you some kind of Dutch courage, but there's a limit. Okay, and I don't recommend it to anyone, but sometimes there are people out there, I'm sure, who've got anxiety and they have some sort of, they might self-medicate, you know, to make themselves, give themselves that kind of boost. And it's like when you've got that like thing in your chest and you can't talk properly and your throat's all dry and you need something just to bring you down a bit. I don't blame anyone for wanting to do that, you know. I mean, I know a comedian who downs vodka and then gets on stage and everything goes horribly wrong because they've just overdone the Dutch courage. So, you know, there are limits. You've got to be careful. But you people who think that, I fell into this trap myself. You think that because somebody's on your little screen that, you know, everything is perfect and right for them and they're having a great time, and then it turns out that even the really successful people, I mean, Charlotte's just got a contract with somebody, but it doesn't mean to say that everything has to be right and perfect for you. You can still have a bad day. You can still be the most successful person in the world and still have a bad day. And I'm nowhere near successful, so I don't mind giving myself a little bit of leeway for that. I just think it's great if the more people who can come out and be honest about their feelings, the easier it is for other people to be honest about their feelings and not try and compare themselves to other people. So Charlotte Dobre, thank you very much. I really needed that at the moment. Bless you so much. I'm going to do another video later about something I saw in the news that deserves a bit of commentary. But for now, that's me. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Bye.